Spencer Lazara, MMA interviews alongside the former bantamweight champ, now featherweight, Aljamain Sterling. How you doing, man?
Very good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Curious to see who's it going to be, man. We see you hopping in and there. You know, whoever you want. I know Max you called out. I mean, do you just want these big fights up there or what?
We'll see what the UFC decides to go with. I think Max is angling for a different fight. I'm not sure what he's going to do just yet. I'm still waiting for the UFC to announce that. And if he decides to stick around at 145, you know, I'm willing to dance. If not, then maybe Calvin Kattar. I think he's the only other guy who's the highest ranked right now without an opponent. So, you know, I've never been a stranger to jumping in the deep end, so let's go.
Yeah. You putting on a little bit of weight for this move or what?
I mean, it's the same weight I've always been carrying around when I was getting down to 35, but now I don't have to worry about that extra 10 pounds of cutting down.
Talk about training and being here in Las Vegas. Obviously, the fights are this weekend. You're at the awards. Just tell us what's going on.
This is a great environment. I'm just proud to be a part of this. You know, it's been a long career. I remember coming here when I've only had, I think, 4 fights. That was in like 2015. So to come here now, being a part of this and seeing how far it's come, it's a lot of excitement, you know, and especially all these guys who work super hard to get here, get the accolades, and to have the recognition. Or even if they don't win, just to have the recognition around the world.
You're not the young guy anymore. So what is the biggest thing that has changed that you've seen maybe since you first started?
I think the biggest thing that's changed is the use of social media, the use of having your own content, and skill-wise, just a lot more growth overall. These guys aren't the guys that you can just take down and hold down anymore. People know how to stop the takedowns. They know how to get back up, and the sport's just evolved so much, and I'm excited to see what it looks like next year.
It's probably nice for Merab now and you guys. You guys don't have to have any of that chatter now. You're moving up, and he's going to be there and can be the guy at 135. Talk about him and the team that you've got.
He's got a great fight coming up with Henry Cejudo. Big fight, big opportunity for him, fighting alongside his fellow countryman, Ilia Topuria, who's challenging Volkanovski, someone that I would love to fight one day. It's just great being a part of that camp, and we're just now getting started, so he's gearing up, getting ready to go, and I'm just looking forward for big things for him, and yeah, now we don't have to talk about possibly fighting. That was never going to happen. I told him I would vacate before that and be going up to 145. I'm a bit bigger where I can go up, where for him to go down would be a lot tougher.
And who wins that fight, Volkanovski and Topuria?
Oh, that's a good one, man. If Volk didn't get knocked out against Islam on short notice and he had more time, I would say Volkanovski hands down is like betting against Mayweather. But right now, I think Topuria is been on a bit of a roll, and I think if there's any time to get a guy like Volkanovski, it would be now. But to doubt Volkanovski it's still a hard thing to do, but I think if there's a time to get him, I think Topuria has a very good chance in getting a finish in this one.
I think I know who you're going to say, but Leon and Kobe, who wins that one?
I don't know, man. That's a tough one. You know, it'd be good for my country, my countrymen. You know, I'm a first-generation Jamaican-American. It would be good for Jamaica for him to get another defense. And, of course, it would be good for the U.S. and Kobe's career if he gets to win. I don't have a dog in the race. I like both guys. I know Kobe's a little bit, his character's a little bit, you know.
Some of the things he said today were apparently maybe went a little overboard.
So I didn't see that. I didn't see that. So I can't speak on that. I'm glad I don't have to fight this guy, because if he starts saying shit like that to me, I don't know what I would do. You know, so it'd be a whole different thought process on that. I like both guys as competitors. Personality-wise, completely different. I don't really care for that stuff. It's more so about what you do in the octagon for me. And like I said, it would be a good thing for Leon to get the win.
And then Cheeto and O'Malley, if that fight happens, who wins that one?
I don't know, man. I'm still going back and forth on that one. I think the durability and the cardio of Cheeto is going to pose some problems for Sean. I think Sean's going to start hot. Well, if he does start hot like he did in the first fight, in a 5-round fight, if he doesn't get him out of there by round 2, maybe 3, I think he's going to be in for a long night against Cheeto.
The calf kicks can be a problem. Who is the greatest of all time?
In what?
MMA?
The greatest of all time, barring any outside speculation, I have to say John Jones.
You're the 4th person. Seems like that's the consensus today. Well, thanks for the time, Aljamain Sterling, Spencer Lazara. Enjoy the awards.